Upstate New York was a place that I called home for almost half my life. It was where I felt like I grew up. It was where I lost myself, and in many ways, it was where I found myself too. It's where I graduated college, where I worked several jobs before working for myself, where I started to go on a quest paving my own path, where I began my spiritual journey, where I hiked many mountains and laid in a hammock nestled between tall trees, where I started to deeply love the life that I'm living, where I met the teachers who changed it, where I found the courage to fall in love with my soulmate. Upstate New York will always be a sacred place. Although leaving our loved ones was one of the hardest things we've ever done, we know that home is a place you find in your heart. And like every chapter of a story, it eventually must come to an end. And it was time for us to start a new beginning.
Alright, baby. Let's go.
Birdie, how do you feel about moving? How do you feel about us moving to Florida? How do you feel about moving to Florida? Are you excited? It's been crazy around here, huh? We live our lives in so much resistance and we don't even realize it. But what if there was another way? What if we started thinking about things a little bit differently? Right? You have to trust the path that's unfolding for you, even when you can't see the way. We're most afraid of what we don't know, but it's the unknown where you'll discover your greatest breakthroughs in life. It's where you discover the greatness that already lives within you. It's also the unknown where you find untapped potential that will serve you in this lifetime. We're getting our truck and then we have to load it with all our things that have been in the storage for the past almost a year now. It was at the end of January, beginning of February.
So it's a 19-hour drive. Got to find a safe route that is safe for trucks that are that big. And we're gonna leave early in the morning. Now we get to move into our actual new home.
Yes.
We have a lot of opportunities to reinvent it. Woo! It's big. I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous. So it's a big deal. It's a big truck.
It's real.
Towing the car.
We're all falling and we need a place to hide. safe place somewhere in the woods, we can start a fire. All we know is what will be our home. We will stay till break of dawn.
Well, we wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
You guys have been notorious for taking on new things. We're gonna in stride and take care of it. You'll be just fine.
Cold night takes us to a place to escape the chill. Tucked up somewhere in the woods on a hill. Wake up feeling the cold in between our toes. Is there a way back? Nobody knows.
It really does.
And we leave it all behind. Can't you see? We need some time. And we all sit around the fire. We feel a little warm now. And we all sit around the
We got
fire.
shows. Kebabs.
Kebabs.
Anytime you're going through change, it can feel like the most uncomfortable and destructive part of your life, because you're breaking down everything that you've ever known, everything that you've been comfortable with, everything that feels familiar to you, and everything that's part of an old environment. And you're leaving this old environment for a new one, and you're walking into the unknown. You're walking into uncharted territory. And every time we're experiencing change in this way, we also have to let go of things along the way. And that can feel very frightening. And sometimes it feels like you're lost. Sometimes it feels like you have no idea where you're going or what you're doing. But there's this beautiful relationship that begins to form when we become more accepting of change. There's this relationship that forms with you and yourself. You become more trusting of yourself. You become more in tune to that voice that's inside of you that is guiding you every step of the way.
I'm leaving home for the coastline, someplace under the sun.
Oh, yeah?
I feel my heart for the first time, 'cause now I'm moving on, yeah, I'm moving on. And there's a place that I dreamed of.
Wait.
got
where I
one.
can free my mind.
You want to move to Florida?
I hear the sounds of the season
Let's go.
and lose all sense of time. I'm moving far away to a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream. You know what I mean. The summer air by the seaside, the way it fills our lungs. The fire burns in the night sky. This life will keep us young, yeah, keep us young. And we will sleep by the ocean. Our hearts will move with the tide. And we will wake in the morning to see the sun paint the sky.
And what we begin to notice is as we begin to let go of more and more things, memories, people, places, everything that once felt familiar to us, and we accept the change that is calling us forward, what ends up happening is that every time we let go, we feel lighter and lighter. And you realize that this moment marks the beginning of a new chapter and new possibilities, of infinite possibilities. And you realize you're home, that you've been home this entire time. And so as I reflect on our journey of making very big changes in our lives, something that I'm so grateful for is how along the way of change, along the way of transition, along the way of destruction, we build new foundations, new homes within ourselves, and we become more accepting of ourselves every step of the way. So if you're starting a new chapter in your life, or if you are about to start a new chapter in your life and you're feeling like you're questioning yourself, you are doubting yourself, you don't know which direction to go in, maybe this video gives you courage and strength to begin to listen to the voice inside and to begin to follow it, even when it doesn't make any sense. Even when it's not logical, we find ourselves and we become more true to who we are. So I'll see you in the next video. I send you all my love.
To a sunny place where it's just you and me. Feels like we're in a dream. You know what I mean.